persuade him not to come back, and then we'll look at him later when he's not. He doesn't know we're here, so maybe I can, you know. Somebody gave me these. Every time I put one on, you know, I want to ask somebody, shall I make you a sandwich? It's like I'm at Subway or something, you know. But you could use them once. They're not too strong, but they work. Skunk. This one here is down in that groove, and so I tried something that didn't work real good. I tried to go between the shoulder blades from on top, and he did get a little shot up in the air, so, but he's not bad. But catching all males. I don't know where the females are, but that's all right. They're probably a little smaller yet, so. Okay, well that's it till we get home. We might take a picture of them. Well, I don't know if this is on, but we'll figure it out. We're ready to go. I think it's the 25th of September. I was waiting until it cooled off. I think I got 7 cages. I got 20 killer buckets and 5 gallons of dog proofs. And we're gonna try to get a bunch of this set out today, but it's already 2:30, so I don't know how much we'll get set out today, but we got to start working on these skunks. So anyway, so I don't even know if I pointed it in the right direction. I'm not much of a cameraman, but anyway, until we get to the first or second or third set, we'll bring you along. I smell skunk coming by here twice this week, and looks like there's a trail coming out of this culvert. It goes right around the corner post there, so we're going to put 2 in here. And I don't know. I think that's so much concrete under there. I think we better go stay up on top here. Nobody lets their dog out. Comes off the highway here and lets their dog out. Maybe I better go back there with the killer bucket. Yeah, this is right here. Put the dog food. Like that there. Beside it so it doesn't get all gummed up in there. I think they're just coming over here. They come right around this post. Where they go from there, I don't know. Could be coons, we don't know. where this trail goes. I think go right underneath here. We don't have to go under the bush.
I'll step in this hole.
I nail my buckets down. Let's see. That trigger isn't quite right, but if he's a big male, he'll get caught. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. People, they stop in here and they sleep sometime because the interstate is right there. I don't want them to turn their dog loose. Whatever, we'll see what happens. Well, I don't know, there might be a trail coming out of this corner. And I don't know what this is all about. But we'll throw it in here and see what happens. This was good 20 years ago. I don't know if there's anything here now, but we'll give it a shot. We're going to put a killer bucket in here. And I nail mine to the ground and I anchor my trap to the bucket. That one I'm just using some old cat food I bought at the dollar store. No, a second-hand store. Somebody brought it in, their cat must have died. So, whatever. Looks like there could be somewhat of a trail, but I can't believe something's not under here. 3/4 of it is on the ground. But we'll see what happens. Trail here somewhat. We're not going to show all the sets, but we'll just show a few. So we'll move on to the next one. I gotta pound that in, but see now, that was a field of navy beans. They combined the navy beans, and then there's a water here, it's a creek. It just looks like skunk to me. Now, we don't have a trail, but we're gonna let the skunk's nose find it. And that's what I do. I set them like I do dirt hole sets. And it just looks like skunk here, so we're going to put one here on the edge of the road. We know they like to travel the road. It's easy going. So we're going to put one here. I got to get my hammer and pound the stake in. And then I always put that extra extra lure alongside of it. This bait's really been treating me good, so we'll keep trying it. I just throw it beside there so I don't gum up my trap. There we go. We'll see what happens. Somebody see it, we'll have to put a golf ball on it, but we'll try it without for now, because I think I'll have one here in the morning. Well, sun's getting low. We've been setting as fast as we can, trying to find spots, and I'm trying to get out of the sun here. I threw one in here along this old road. It seems like skunk habitat here. And then we threw a dog proof over here. Like I said, I just use them where I think an animal's going to travel. And tomorrow and the next day we'll see what happens to this line, but this looks like good stuff here. So we threw in a dog proof right there. And so we got one on each side of the road, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, it's a beautiful night. I don't know why there's no mosquitoes out here, but I think the ladybugs the last 4 days ate them all or something. So, all right, that's it for now until we see something. I see we got one here, our second stop of the morning. The sun's behind us, so let's see what we can do. Size I like to see. Big old male. I wish he had more white on his tail. They like more white, but we'll get him out of here. You gotta remember, I'm old, I don't do this with my hands. Well, that sun is so bright I can't hardly see. Why don't we get them out of here and we'll redo this when I move on. That sun is just really in my eyes here, so. All right, that's it for now. He mowed this lawn today, and luckily he didn't get that dog proof there. So anyway, I've been waiting because I had a ride along today that backed out until next weekend, and I seen this trail, and then I was saving it until this weekend, and then wouldn't you know, 2 days ago one got smacked on the highway here. The interstate is 200 yards away. He had the whole half of the world to play on, but no, he had to cross the interstate. Now he won't even, you know, whatever. So anyway, seems like the old killer bucket worked. Whoa! Now that's a good one. Look at the tail on that baby. That is nice. So, well, it's about time we get one that fancy. Well, anyway, there you go. I'm gonna take them out. Let's set it here. I was hoping somebody wouldn't come off the interstate here and let his dog out to do his thing and run down here and smell this. That's a dandy. Look at the tail on that honker. Yeah, that's what they want. They want white in the tail. So, yep. A little foaming at the mouth, but I think that's got something to do with the trap, I hope. So, anyway, till the next one.
Windy. Oh.
Either this year's young or a female. I'm gonna just take a little look. I don't want to rile her up too much. Whoa, she's don't get excited. Good grief. This might be a. Oh, don't get excited now. This one here is kind of touchy. We're gonna pretend we're walking away and then whatever. So, okay, we're gonna dispatch this one somehow. I might not get lucky on this one. I'm gonna back away to 30 feet. Here you go. A tree. Well, a lot of tracks around here. That's a male, small male. But my bullet did its work again. Not much scent, so we're gonna have to redo this one. I seen some skunk tracks here, so I got to get the setter. I'm old. That's our rider. Stand here, the wind's blowing right at us. Go on the other side, I suppose. We don't want to make them too nervous. Got a good target right there, but you out of the wind?
No.
Just in case I don't get lucky. Okay, you got to take a picture of that tree over there. I can't be shooting at you.
No, but I'm not standing downwind of them either.
Oh, he's getting nervous now. We're making him nervous. We're playing with him too much.
Well, don't point at me.
Got the gun? I think I better get a gun. The persuader.
Place for a deer stand. Try that twice.
Seemed a little mild-mannered, you know. But we had to leave that last one. Every time I tried to pick him up, his tail came up. He needs a few more minutes. We got to go back. I don't know what's with him, but this one here, he seems pretty good. So if Shane will take a picture of a corn stalk or shut it off for a minute, we'll get to it. Take my picture. Pretty heavy skunk. When he ingested that CCI, he did a complete backward flip and lit on his feet. Never seen one do that.
so. Deer and raccoon and skunk and even a big kitty. I could get the big kitty.
Well, we got a grumpy coon here. We just don't have many coons in this country. Now, a couple weeks ago when we were trying to trap skunks and it got too hot, we took 44 coon, I think. And now today, we're running a long line in the opposite direction, and this is the first coon we've seen, and I haven't seen many tracks either. Oh, he just does not like us. I can tell by his ears, yeah. Have you ever met a vulture? I'm afraid you're going to. So, anyway, we're gonna move on. We gotta redo this for, don't shoot in the air like that. It makes it sound like we're shooting coon. He doesn't seem to mind you. But we better get going because we gotta catch up to Bill over there. Well, it's not too bad a days. But in this heat, they're just not moving. I gotta get busy skinning now, and that's quite a tale. So anyway, that took 4 hours to check. We got 3 raccoons and 5 skunks. Right, we just brought that raccoon home to weigh him, and he didn't weigh what we thought. So anyway, I'll get busy skinning, and yeah. Well, anyway, that's.
I can't see them all.
Okay.
Okay.
They're pretty nice skunks. So, well, we'll try it again tomorrow. I'm gonna have to start leaving work at noon because I got to get what I catch skun and be home for supper at 7:15. So anyway, they're starting to fur out. I know it's early, but they said start, so I started. So I don't know. It's supposed to be next weekend. Supposed to be high in the 60s, lows in the low 40s. So that might make a move too. So. Anyway, that's it for today. Well, here it is again. Now, I get to the farm, left work early, get to the farm. I hear water running under the farmhouse. I got a leaky, we got rural water. Well, so I thought I better call a plumber. Forgot my phone at the park. So that's 30 miles away, so I can't even call a plumber. So I got the rural water shut off. And now I'm out here, and here I am, another skunk full of flies where I caught that big male yesterday. And I don't know, halfway through the route I might have to go home and skin. This is it's supposed to get 88 degrees today, but this weekend it's supposed to get down to 40s and low 60s, so I hope so. So I gotta process this guy. Well, got number 2 today. I don't know if I'm gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to get a good Oh, 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 no, no, no. Don't get excited, don't get excited. I'd get up close so we could get a good look at him, but this is close enough. We don't want to get him riled up, so we'll look at him later. That's it till we get to the next one. Well, I guess this is a trapping video, but I'm just showing here where I put my dog proofs. Wherever I think a skunk might travel. I got a coon here, and he's about to the end of his wits. He doesn't like this heat. Yeah, I know you're grumpy in this heat. So am I. I'm so sick of 80-degree weather, we can't wait till in about 4 days, 3 days, it's supposed to get down to in the middle 40s and middle 60s, and I can't wait. But anyway, this is kind of a spot. I don't use trails about 20% of the time, so we'll take care of you, old little guy. So that's it for now. I talked to this guy yesterday and said that I put a couple traps out here for skunks, and he go, good. And he said, where'd you put them? I said, one's by the light pole and the other one is by a Dodge. He said, that narrows it down a lot. But anyway, it looks like we got something in here with a stripe on it. I don't know. I'm going to have to, I can't see to I can't see to do anything with him. I gotta move slow here, and I don't want to irritate him too much. Okay, step one. Stamping your feet, are you? Oh. Kind of a... You don't trust me, do you? I don't think he trusts me. He's got awful long fur on that white stripe. Man, for this time of year, that is really long. I don't know what his tail looks like, but anyway, yeah, I hit it by the Dodge pickup, so anyway, that's it for now. We'll show them at the end of the day. Well, yesterday there was bales here and a tractor with a loader, so I knew that they were probably going to go away. But there was a trail going down here, and I thought that maybe there was a skunk living between the rows of bales, and so I don't know if he was or wasn't. I can see here, doesn't look like there's a trail between the rows of bales or anything, but it was a nice trail, so I don't get to see many trails. I thought, well, it could be deer. Man, has that bugger got a... He has got a set of stripes on him like you wouldn't believe. But again, he's laying in the sun, and I gotta get going here. I forgot my phone at the park, so I can't call my wife. I can't call the plumber. I'm a heck of a pickle, and I got to get these checked before dark. So that's it for now. Well, this is my catch for today. I didn't, oop, maybe I should turn it around. This is my catch for the day. I got 5 coons, but I'm not going to show the ones that the heat killed. I'm not excited about finding them, and I don't think anybody wants to see it. So this one here has really got long fur. Holy smokes. But this one I finally got skunked. That was a first one. He was just covered with fly eggs. I just this has got to change. So anyway, that's it. This one's got cockleburs in his tail. You don't see that too often, but anyway, that's it, I guess, for today. The sun's getting low. Some of these I'm afraid are going to have to go in the freezer. I don't know. I don't know what I gotta do, but I gotta do something with take a shower. I know that, so I gotta turn the water on, even though it's leaking under the house long enough to take a shower. So maybe we'll. Well, it's a new day. I don't know. I got a rider on Thursday. I don't know if we're going to be anything left on this route to catch when he comes along. But okay, here it's tore up. This one had a longer chain. Oh, happy day. Happy day. So what are you doing in there? Not much of nothing, huh? At least you're in the shade. Yesterday, I was wondering why it wasn't working very good. Well, it was 92 degrees yesterday, I found out. I started trapping because the weatherman said that it was going to be like 78 and then start to cool off. So I started, and then they changed their mind. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't like trapping when it's this hot again. So anyway, we'll take care of this little guy and move on to the next one. Well, I thought this spot was going to be terrific for skunks. So I put in the gate over here, I put a doggone dog proof. And in here, I put a cage. And it doesn't look like a skunk. So how come you're in here? Huh? Yeah. Too bad you found the cage. But anyway, yeah, pretty mild-mannered, so. Anyway, I was kind of, yesterday I had something happen that, I had two skunks that, luckily the minute it hit them, their tail went in the air, and they fired around with the wind, so they never got any on them, and they didn't act right afterwards. I thought, what's wrong here? I always try to shoot them straight through, but it didn't appear to be an exit over there, so I thought I got to do a little research on this. So a little post-mortem, and I heard once, it was a cop show or whatever, that if you get shot with a 38, 357 Magnum, 9mm or whatever, it basically goes straight in a straight line through you. A 22 will ricochet and bounce all over in the human body. You don't know where it's going to go. So I better hold my arm out here. Anyway, so I started looking for the slugs, or where the exits were, and I found one in the heel on the opposite side. Stuck in his heel under the skin, and the other one exited in front of right in front of the hind hip on the opposite side, the other one. Now, and that little 29 grain bullet, I don't know if I can still find it here. It looked just like it did. It looked just like it did when it was sitting in the case. Never marred it up a bit. So. Sometimes they don't always do what they're supposed to, so just a little something I threw out there. So on to the... Well, my gun was out of bullets. By the time I found my bullets, then I took care of the skunk before I filmed him. I'm really getting old. He's at a dog proof too. We had a coon here yesterday at this intersection. And down here about 150 yards, there's a little mud in the road. I seen a set of fresh skunk tracks there, and I almost set a killer bucket there, and I go, nah, maybe he'll go up to the corner. Well, here he is. And I don't know, that one skunk I had yesterday, that the white stripes were at least 3 inches long, the fur. I don't know if I've ever seen a skunk with fur that long on its back, especially this time of year. So anyway, I'll get this one out of here and we'll move up to where that really nice one was yesterday. Maybe there's a whole litter of them like that, who knows. So that's it. Well, end of the day, just got 2 of them today. Kind of a bad day. 5 raccoons. I didn't show the raccoons that didn't take the heat very well. And I had 2 requests to want to know what I'm using. So far I've taken, I believe it's 55 raccoons and 28, I think 28 skunks. 55 raccoons, and it was almost about 90% one of these jugs. And I don't know, it's just Dakota Prairie coon and mink bait. Dakota Prairie coon and mink bait. He doesn't give me any bait or anything. He wanted me to try it, and I said, yeah, okay, I'll try it. And it's I even used the empty container on that one, and that's a new one there. So I'm gonna see how many I can get off of that one. And so anyway, I think it does pretty good. There might be better ones out there. I'm just saying, I tried it and it seems to work. So I'm gonna use the other jug too. So I gotta get skinning, and plumber got my water going, I guess. So we're gonna probably end this one tonight. It's gonna get too long if I don't. So this is Tuesday, and Thursday I got a rider. So I hope my line isn't so burnt out that he doesn't see anything get caught. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you don't mind, gives us a thumbs up, and we'd really appreciate a few subscribers. Somebody told me if you don't have 300 subscribers, you ain't made it. So we ain't made it yet then, so we could use a little help. Thank you.